Domenico101MMA.com.
This is Steve Domenico from Domenico101MMA, and I'm talking live here with Nick Alley. And he had a fight Saturday night that I recorded, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about that, a little bit about his camp, a little bit about what he's looking for in the future, and we're just going to promote a little bit about him. So, hey Nick, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, man. It's great to great to talk to you again. I had a little conversation with you at your fight Saturday, and I really didn't know you were fighting until like 3 or 4 days before the show. So it was really exciting for me because I know you and I've seen you fight before. So let's tell New England a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your background, and so give it a shot. Let's hear you.
Yeah, all right. So my name's Nick Alley. Everybody calls me JC. Just a little clarification on that so people know. It actually stands for Jesus Christ. And no, I didn't give myself that nickname. So just to clear up anything for everybody. I'm 25. I train at Team Lincoln Hooksett under head coach Ed Carr, and my jiu-jitsu coach is Brent Kinberger. And I've been doing this for, I've been trained for like 3 years now, but I've been doing it for a while. I think I started in high school as a sophomore, just kind of playing with the idea. And I've been at the same gym ever since, and Ed's kind of been like the main guide through everything.
Well, that's awesome. You know what I noticed Saturday night? Even before and after your fight, you were in the corner and you were shouting out what a coach would do. Like it just made it more exciting because they were listening to you and you would corner them after you just had a fight and before you were actually fighting. It was really exciting to see you, like your camp as a whole, because you had a bunch of kids, a bunch of fighters fighting on that card. So it was really nice to hear you and get them all excited, and it was awesome.
Yeah, dude. Saturday night was fun. I can't go to a show and not yell. You know what I mean? I can't go there and sit in a crowd and watch my teammates fight and not be up, yelling and screaming. It's just who I am. I can't not do it.
Oh yeah, and it lights a fire under their ass, and it's awesome for fighters to have someone in their corner that. I was watching the fighters, they were listening, and it was awesome. It's a good camaraderie around the gym, and you guys seem like a real tight unit.
Yeah, to be honest with you, like I said, I haven't been in many other gyms, but that's one thing that's like wicked awesome about us. Ed, just like, his mentality is just so low key. We train hard, but we train smart, and none of us is the top dog there. You know what I mean? We're all learning from each other, and I think that's what makes it the best. Like a stand-up technique that works for Ed won't necessarily work for me and won't necessarily work for some of the other guys that are shorter. So we're always playing ideas off each other, and it really works out. It turned into this like awesome vibe between everybody there. The people that didn't like it left. You know what I mean? And we've been firing on all cylinders ever since. And we got some killers, man. Oh
yeah, I've seen a few of your killers. Everyone looked pretty well coached and technical sound. They're still amateurs, but you guys are doing great as a gym, and I love gyms that actually are like a family unit, because I've seen you guys at Cage Titans, I've seen you at Premier FC, and you guys kind of travel as a unit, and it's usually a couple of you guys on the cards together. So you guys all support each other, which is incredible as a gym.
Yeah, I haven't had a ton of fights. I think that exhibition probably was my sixth thing ever that I've done, sixth time ever stepping into any cage or ring, And but everybody else there, besides Corey, the kid with the dreadlocks, that was his second kickboxing fight. He was an MMA fighter, but he hadn't fought in 3 years. All the other guys were brand new, fresh.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was a small gym that they had the show at, but. My God, the crowd, sometimes them are the best energy-filled rooms, you know what I mean? People up close, and...
It's the perfect thing to, break that competition chair, it's great, because, a lot of the times, a lot of gyms don't give guys the opportunity to, like, slowly ease into it. You've been around, I've been around, we both know that, like, some of these shows have people fighting, and you're like, what the hell is going on, man? Like, what the fuck? And, it's cool to have outlets like that, that you can go, you can bring some of the guys, like for jiu-jitsu, it's easy. They always have competitions left and right. You can always compete. You can always find things. But for striking, it's not that easy. You know what I mean? And sometimes you still take a big risk because a lot of these places, with sanctioning just becoming an issue now, you in the truth, and it's bullshit. But it's cool to have a place like that we've known, we've been before. We can all go down, have some fun. You know what I mean? Some guys get to try it out.
Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, just the atmosphere. It's a good experience for amateurs to come in and just get that experience of being in maybe what we would call enemy territory and hearing the other crowd and just keeping their composure. And it's all fun. I mean, even after the bouts, everybody was really, the sportsmanship around there was incredible. Everybody was happy that they performed, and there wasn't a bad fight on the card. I mean, everything was exciting, and sometimes you get diamonds in the rough at these fights, and sometimes you have really popular gyms that just send one of their guys that they have high hopes on just to see what he can do. And what I noticed is there was a lot of little weight differences in here and there in the fights. But you know what? You don't have to fight. Like some people were complaining, this guy was, I didn't know I was fighting. But you know what? You knew stepping in the ring, so you didn't have to fight. But everyone actually, they put the gear on and they said, let's go for it, let's put on a show. And you guys everyone there did a great show for everyone around the Rhode Island area. You guys came from New Hampshire, camps came from Boston. So it was really nice to have that in the center of Rhode Island. Now what I want to ask you now is, because I know you got to get going, you got MMA training, and you got a fight coming up. I do believe next month. And I really haven't talked to you since you fought in Premier FC, and that was, I think exactly 2 months ago that you fought, and you came out with a win there. Now, what's your professional record in MMA?
So my professional record in MMA is 1-0.
Yeah.
My amateur record was, I believe, 3-1, and the one was a DQ that I had a while back.
Okay, now you have a fight coming up next month, I do believe.
I'm hoping so. We're trying to make something happen. It's the first time Combat Zone's going to the Radisson in Manchester, which is, I mean, literally right up 2 minutes from my gym, 2 minutes from my house. It's my people. It's my city.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get on that card like a bad habit, dude. I need to be on that.
Nice. What's the date on that card?
November 19th.
November 19th. Where is it again?
It's in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Nice.
It's super easy to get to. It's like they're going to Combat Zone, just a few more exits up.
Nice. Is there anyone else from your camp fighting on there or anything like that?
Yeah. So right now, the only one that we know for sure, like I said, mine's not even set in stone. We're still trying to figure out opponents, all that fun stuff. You know how the local fight game goes. The only one that we do have is the same kid that fought with the dreadlocks, Corey Palmer.
Oh, okay.
So he's doing his first MMA fight back in like 4 years. It's gonna be.
That's a professional fight he's fighting?
No, he's
amateur.
doing an amateur fight.
Okay.
As well.
And what weights he fight at? He's a little guy. He fought Saturday. He fought some big, huge guy. That was awesome to watch him. I mean, he scrapped pretty damn good with that guy.
15 pounds between those two.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, Corey, this guy's throwing heavy, man. Keep your left hand up.
He moved around well, though. You got So it's good experience for him.
That kid is a scrapper.
Yeah.
You can't kill him.
Nice.
You can't kill him.
Nice.
But yeah, he's a 25er. I'm still trying to get something at 170.
And how hard's that weight cut? I think you told me around 185, 190 mark Saturday night, and you only had 2 weeks. Two weeks. No. What? Say that again. Oh, what'd you say? Too low? So and you took that bout on 2 weeks notice too. So kudos to you.
Yeah. Well, I think they had played around with the idea. I think it was like 3 weeks out. They kind of were like, "Hey, do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Well, fuck it. If something comes up, man, I could use the ring time. I don't care."
Oh, it was. Hey, let me tell you, that fight was by far best fight. I mean, you could tell that you're up there in your technique. Like you came in 2 weeks. You told me you were like, you didn't really prepare too much for this, but I mean, you were technically sound in there. And when you started going, I was like, yeah, this is definitely a professional fighter on his way up, just by your mannerism and just how you controlled the ring and stayed calm. You had a fresh amateur who wanted to make a name for himself, and it was a hell of a fight. And I do believe you won that fight 2-1 in my book. And It was exciting. It had the place going, that's for sure.
Yeah, David, he's good, dude. He's good. I knew he was going to be good going into it because a friend of mine had trained with him, and he was like, he's legit. And you know what? I would, 10 times out of 10, I would rather go in there and fight that fight like I did. And honestly, I really think I would be content if somebody told me that they thought that fight was a draw, because he landed a lot of good kicks, kept me out of range. I landed some good punches. You know, it was a good fight, and I'd rather have that 100 times over than fight some fucking kid that, you know what I mean, just to train a couple fights. This coach is like, yeah, try it out.
Yeah. I mean, and you feed off that opponent's energy too. I mean, when they're throwing, you know what I mean. You're in a fight, man. That's awesome stuff. Love it. I love these little shows. Just going to see them. I mean, it just reminds me of, like, you know, a fight club, but only kind of, you know, a lot safer. You know what I mean? It's just that closeness of a fight, big fights in a gym, and it's just great for the sport to show that stuff to, you know, to fans that never really see that part of the fight. They see the big picture with all the lights and stuff, but they don't see this is where you guys, you know, this is where you started all out. Yeah.
Gotta start somewhere.
All right, Nick. I know you got a MMA class to go, and I know you got a fight coming up. So I want you to shout out any sponsors you have, or, you know, anyone you want to thank, and go ahead. It's all yours.
Yeah. So my biggest shout outs are always going to be, you know, to my main man Ed Clark. He's my homie. He's my second dad. You know, he's been there through thick and thin. And then obviously, you know, my jiu-jitsu coach Frank Kinberger. They've been there from day one. You know, and you can't. Those are friendships that you can't break, no matter what happens. Even if something happened and I stopped training, you know what I mean? Drop of a hat, they'd be there for me, no matter what it was. And you know, I got to give a shout out to my strength and conditioning coach Brian Selfies at 121 Fitness in Concord. That dude's the man. He kills me on a daily basis. He's killing me. And, but there's nobody better. There's seriously nobody better. And obviously, all my teammates, Ken Murphy, Ross Levine, Walter Cavito, everybody that fought, you know, with me, Jesse Stone, Taylor Colomb.
Yeah, that little girl.
Palmer, you know, Tony Weatherby, the list goes on and on and on.
You guys were fun. You guys, and I'm making I'm gonna come down to your gym, and I'm gonna watch you guys train, and I'm gonna interview you guys as a whole unit. And we'll have a blast for the day, and maybe you guys can, like, wrap me up into pretzel here and there, and it'll make good TV to see this old guy roll around with one of you guys, one of you kids.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for you to come down and check it out. It's wild. Besides, I look a lot better in training than I did in that fight. It's gonna be great for me. You know what I mean? A little bit of a fucking makeup, but
yeah, it'll be awesome. I mean, you'll be in shape, getting ready for the fight coming up. So. You know, I won't give your opponent too many looks of you. I'll show the other guys.
Hey, but man, I don't care. It's gonna fucking happen either way. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? That's the one thing that I've realized. It's just what it's gonna be is gonna be. So he can see everything that I'm gonna do. And I've had people tell me all the time. You know what I mean? I'm not shit. I don't look like tough. I don't fucking look tough. You know. They can beat me standing. They can beat me on the ground. And so far, I'll do anything, man. I'm not scared. No, I know you're a gamer. That's 50% of it. I mean, the heart of the lion. So, any are you on Twitter, Facebook? Any tags you want to give out? You know, I'm on Twitter, but I can't for the fucking life of me remember my name on that thing. I think I have a follower and a half and one of those weird porn sites.
That's awesome. Social media, get on it, Nick. Get that name out. Get all over it.
Hey, I got Instagram. Nick_JC_Alley.
Awesome.
Get it down.
All right, my brother. Listen, I'm gonna promote the shit out of you anyway. So that Twitter account and your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, they'll be blowing up down the line because you're a hell of a fighter. You're a great guy. It's always it's fun to watch you fight and just what you do with the team, and I just like being around that kind of atmosphere. You guys are friendly. I feel like I've known you guys a long time, and I'm definitely looking forward to coming down and really checking you guys out. And you got another guy fighting for Premier FC pretty soon, and I think October 22nd. And I'll be coming down. God, you
well, we actually there's a couple Team Link guys too from Team Link Ludlow. But unfortunately, we don't get to cross-train with them as much as we like because they're 2.5 hours away. You know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But my roommate and best friend, Ken Murphy's making his return too. And that's a fight, man. People don't even know. I know a lot of people think, Ken Murphy fights one way and they think they know what he's going to do. But, dude, it's a fucking world of difference. Like, kid's insane. Right now, it's insane. I don't even know a way to describe how good he is.
I can't wait. I mean, I'm covering that.
The best would probably be the way. The best would probably be the way to describe it.
I'll be covering that fight. So, and you'll be there, sure. And
oh hell yeah, dude! I'll be there screaming like a little girl.
Oh yeah, I'll be Snapchatting with you all night.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll be doing little things. But hey, Nick, it's always a pleasure to see you, talk to you. You're one of them great guys that goes out of your way to like really talk it up, and you're a hell of a guy, and that's the kind of shit that I like. I mean, someone that's just personable and can get in the cage or on the mat and just kick ass. And like you said, people don't see you as a fighter, but you know how that.
All right, so can I tell you a quick little story?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got, for the people that can't see me right now, I have the sweetest black eye ever. So another problem with me is that I am very unassuming and I look way too nice to be an actual fighter. So it's not that I care, and I wear my scars and like bruises with pride, but everybody that doesn't know me assumes that I got this shit. I'm like, God damn it, man. Every single person I see look at me, they give me that look like, what the fuck is that guy did, Pop? What the fuck is that? What, man?
And then they're like,
explain it. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, it's different. It's not like that. And they're like, yeah, whatever, bro. It's fine. You got the shit out of you. I'm like, fuck.
No, that's it. To me, that eye adds character. That's a character trait. That's character. You're walking around with character, and to me, that's a war wound that you wear proudly, and you do, and you got a great story too. But you know what? Hey, these guys, let them underestimate you because you are the real deal when you're out there and when the lights are on. So I appreciate everything, Nick. And I'm going to let you go because I know I've had you on a little longer. But we'll definitely have you on the show again. And I'll be seeing you in Team Link and, all Kerry Kennison. I'll be coming down and fooling around with all you guys because you're a hell of a team and I love it. But you take care, Nick. You have a good night training. And thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks, brother. I love it. Anytime, man. I can't wait to see you.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.
Have a good night, brother.
Take care. So that was Nick Alley, and awesome dude. So now on to a little more of our segments here.